Oh, well, the real Cordelia. That sounds odd. Alright, freaking Prime Ambassador here was being super evil.
Your Highness honors me with an audience. I offer my thanks.
Well, I couldn't really
We
refuse.
Maximilian stand humbly before you.
We couldn't really refuse when you
Your
drove a
Highness,
tank through our front
you must
door.
allow me to apologize for the somewhat brutish manner of my entrance to your domain.
You'd expect no less from Europa's premier commander, the great Maximilian. To cross our sovereign border with such lightning speed. Your tactics are admirable.
And you are the one they call Borg. You attempt to ally yourself with the Federation. Then you turn over a new leaf and become the Empire's informant.
It is all to ensure that Gallia remain a stable nation, of course. Ours is a small land, as you know. Our fate is made secure by such agreements. The sovereign state of Gallia will accept unconditional surrender and become a vassal state to your empire. In return, by our treaty, and your grace's favor, I, your humble servant Borg, will rule Gallia in your stead.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. What use could we possibly have for Gallia as a vassal state?
Oh, wow.
We, Maximilian, shall be the one to assume the Archduchy, and then Gallia shall be made anew under us.
But we agreed.
Then as sole master of this palace, we shall wake the lance that lies resting within its walls. Valkov, the key to ruling all Europa.
The key to ruling...
Lance, how could you know?
It was in Gallia all
Dear
along?
Princess Cordelia, you shall serve as our bride.
Well, what?
The Valkyrian bloodline, legacy of the great House Randgriz, would be a fitting dowry for us.
That's his
King
plan all
Europa.
along?
The
Marry me,
Valkyrian
please!
bloodline. I see. You wish to ransom Europa with its power.
Indeed. The reverence and respect the people of this continent hold for that ancient blood is undiminished to this day.
Well then, I hate to disappoint you, but this is the true face of House Randgriz.
Your Highness, what are you doing? That's impossible.
Really?
What? Wait,
As you
what?
can see, my blood is not Valkyrian. It is Darkson.
Princess!
No way!
What is the meaning of this?
Well, props to...
Thousands of years passed. The Valkyria invaded from the north to lay claim to Europa.
Well, props to the game for throwing me a curveball. Freaking Valkyria stuff was kinda easy to guess, and I should have guessed Isara's death, but this one... Okay.
The indigenous people, the Darkson tribes, fought them for control of this land. But the powers of Ragnite they possessed were too great. The Darkson cities were burned.
You know, I can also say she looks way less stupid with the hat off. I mean, even if her aberrant bloodline be revealed, I much prefer her without the poofy hat thing.
The struggle continued, though its conclusion was clear. Ultimately, one influential clan among the Darkson tribes defected to the Valkyria side. The Darkson were defeated and quickly became slaves to the Valkyria.
And victorious, the Valkyria authored history to blame Darksons for scorching the earth.
Oh yeah, this was all in Paldio's exposition logbook thingy.
Of course. Then the descendants of that clan of treacherous Darksons lived on as...
Yes, as House Randgriz, the Archdukes of Gallia.
Ah, that's okay. So she's been holding up a facade for like generations. Not her, her whole family.
In their betrayal, the Valkyria established them as the rulers of Gallia. We donned the identity of our masters and were complicit in the Darkson slander.
Oh, and that's because that also explains. I was like, well, if she's a Valkyria, why doesn't she perhaps help with the fighting, maybe? But okay, the answer was she never could. Huh.
With a perfect scapegoat, the people quickly acquiesce to new rule. A common tale.
A common tale that has caused me much grief. To face my people deceptively has pained me. Until the day came that I ran from that pain, trading my free will for comfort. Were it not for a single officer's words, I would no doubt still be lost in that conceit.
Oh wow, Welkin changed the course of history even in the political stage.
I am bound by neither fate nor duty to obey the false blood within me. I live by my own will. I live for the sake of Gallia and its people. This, and this alone, is my calling.
All the more reason to be my bride.
No. For the sake of my people, I shall see you dead!
Oh, dude! Oh.
What delightful barbarism. Do all Gallian brides share your lust for blood? If you desire safety for your people, it would behoove you to obey me, Highness. The Valkov is in my possession. To see your homeland burn again, that would be a shame.
Okay, well, if I weren't sitting already, I'd probably need to take a seat. That was quite the whirlwind of twists there. Jailbreak. Oh, I think I know who this is gonna involve.
Has something happened? What's all the commotion?
It's them. The Imperial Army invaded Randgriz.
What?
They crashed through the city walls with a huge tank and drove it into the castle.
Apparently in Faldio's books that only counts as a commotion. Must have felt like a freaking earthquake when the thing was almost as big as the castle.
And now they're doing some kind of work on the tank still half stuck into the castle.
Work on that? Did they learn of the Valkov's location?
So you knew what this Valkov thing is as well?
No. I can't afford to wait around here. Sorry, but... My chest... It's tight. It hurts.
Oh, if this guard falls for this, even though he just said a second ago, oh, I'm sorry I had to do this, but,
What? What's wrong?
My heart. Help! Help me!
I'm going through a tunnel. I think my signal's failing. Wait, that's the wrong kind of deception.
Are you alright? Hey! Talk to me!
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
I'm sorry. Let go of...
I like they added this really intense music. Thud. Add that to the effect.
Forgive me. I've got to get to Randgriz. I just hope I'm in time.
Final preparations for this fully active new Death Star, I presume. I don't know. I'm guessing this Valkov thereafter is some kind of weapon. That's pretty much what it's...
We're drawing close to Randgriz now. As for our plan of attack, once we arrive, focus your attacks on the spot damaged by Sergeant Melchiot in the previous battle.
Oh, Bonham, she went all Valkyria.
Exploit that, gain access to the interior, and destroy the Dreadnought's engine. Follow?
Okay, well, okay, but it's kinda... The thing's already kinda stopped and parked in the castle. We could just
Yes, Captain.
walk into the castle and kill...
I'm confident you can do this, soldiers. You are dismissed.
What's his face? Maximilian in there. Just shoot him, I guess.
Quite a risky operation.
I know. I'm worried about morale if everyone feels like it's a suicide mission.
We're used to your crazy missions by now, aren't we, guys?
Yeah, I love him, boss. Just keep him coming.
Yeah, you bet. Nothing bothers me anymore now.
And it helps to know that if we can just win this one, our war will be over.
We'll do it for Isara, and all the other friends we lost along the way.
And for all of Gallia's people.
One more victory, and they'll have peace.
They better have, at this point, they better have Hans cut in with an oink.
Words fail me. Thank you.
Ah, damn you. I wanted
All right. Everybody, get ready to deploy.
one more appearance by Hans.
Almost showtime, huh, Welkin?
Oh, well, you'll do, Ms. Zealot. You're pretty cool, too.
Militia rides into Randgriz showdown. Mind if I put y'all's story on the radio?
We'll beat that awful Federation nosecast they keep sending with that haberdasher guy.
I'm afraid I can't go help you fight. But I'd like to do what I can to stand by you, as ace journalist Irene Ellett.
Okay, why not? Our activities are hardly a secret to the Empire at this point. Irene Ellett, huh? I can't remember ever hearing your full name like that.
Well, it is always Ms. Ellett.
At least until the war ends and I get married. Then I'll be Irene Kohler, just FYI.
Okay.
This'll be my last big assignment as an Ellett. Time to do the old name proud.
Well, you know, we might all die, and then, well, you won't have to worry about any married at that point, so... Be born an Ellett and die an Ellett. Ms. Ellett, or Kohler, or whatever. Stow away. Who's stowing away? Is it... Who's gonna be... Aldio again? Or, like...
Give me a status report on affixing the lance.
You can tell he's an officer because he's wearing red.
Work should be complete shortly, followed by final testing, sir.
Good. Keep it moving along, soldier.
Yes, sir.
I knew it. They came to the capital to get at the Valkov. Bastards. You won't have it.
Well, thanks for that. I established that Valdio's now on the Marmota. Yeah. Faith alive. Guess you just gotta have faith.
Now, Your Highness, affix your signature to this treaty of marriage.
Don't we need like a pastor or something?
You have no choice if you wish to keep your people safe.
Your Grace, sir!
Be silent. This treaty seals our victory.
I'm about to go on my honeymoon. We'll take the Marmota out into the... the south. We'll go to the beach. Although I suppose we'll be under shadow of my giant war machine, so that won't be so romantic.
Sir, the Gallians have broken through the vassal defenses. General Jaeger is defeated. Now the militia is headed here to Randgriz even as we speak.
Oh yeah, freaking yeah. You better be scared, Maxie. We beat Jaeger. We're coming for you, buddy!
What?
Oh, he is actually like, oh damn. Well, here we go then.
Newsflash from Radio GBS, your source for the news. The Gallian militia has faced and thwarted the Empire's defenses at Vassal Bridge.
Oh, this is so cool.
They march now to the capital to liberate it from occupation.
That's us.
Oh, right!
That's my bro, Welkin!
I'll even take that this time.
My yoink!
Ah, sweet, it's Hans! There's the man of the hour!
Reckon I did a fair job whipping those kids into shape.
Ah, sweet, everyone's like, yeah, those guys are awesome. Come on, show the age, gentleman. He's super cool too. He'll be like, yes, that's my boy.
Citizens of Gallia, keep your faith alive. Turn and face the threat ahead and fight!
Lord, you gotta keep the faith.
Go, Welkies, go! We're all cheering for you. You'll make us proud.
And you are in this plot too. Ah, this is so cool. This, yeah.
Legion, if you're watching up there, your son could probably use a little help.
Yeah. Everyone's cheering you on. Awesome. All the people of the world are coming together and stuff.
So be it. We shall fight them off ourselves. Quickly, to the Marmota.
Oh, is that a challenge, I hear?
Yes, sir.
Last time their war witch had us on the defensive. But now we possess a lance of our own. Let us settle this now for all time.
Your Grace, may the Valkyria protect you. Leave the defense, Castle Randgriz, to me.
No. Get bent already, Borg.
Do we look the fool that might trust a dog with so little loyalty to his master as you?
Thanks, Maxie.
Put this man to death by firing squad. The Gallia of tomorrow has no place for him.
Super triumphant music while this guy is condemned. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about that.
Maximilian, we had agreed. We had an understanding.
All right, come along.
Stop this! Desist at once! Who are you to touch me?
Yeah, even Cordelia's probably like that.
Welkin, you are our final hope. Please, I beg of you, make victory yours.
Don't you worry, Princess, we wanna do this. Or are we? And it's powering up again. And it's stealing a tower from the castle? Oh. Oh, I think I see now. When he meant lance, he meant like Godzilla-sized lance. Okay. Valkov, huh? I believe I now know what that refers to.
Marmota sighted
Oh
ahead,
boy.
sir. Range, 4,000 meters.
What the? What's that big pointy thing on top?
I've seen that. It's just like the Valkyrian lance, the one that Alicia carried. Look out, Sevens! Clear the Marmota's forward path! Move it!
The Gallian militia is fanned out ahead of us in a line, sir. Range 4,000 meters.
They say that in antiquity, the Valkyria called upon Valkov's light to crush and subjugate the entire Darksin tribe. The greatest weapon of all time, fashioned into something as pedestrian as a castle tower. How could they have known? And now it awakens, shouldered by the Marmota we have engineered to bear it, a leviathan upon the land. Now, know the futility of your struggles. Bow before the terrible light that once scorched the earth.
Oh. Oh my. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting one to fight. We're doomed.
The Marmotas fired an unidentified beam of light. Squads 4 and 5 have been wiped out.
Ah, it's only 2 squads.
Hot damn. If we'd been one step slower, we'd be a big pile of dust by now.
Stay clear of the front of that thing! Move around to its side!
Dare you face us yet, after that display?
Oh, now that you bring it up, I wouldn't mind a rain check on...
We wield power enough to bring any foe to his knees. This is the future face of warfare.
Well, technically, it's a centuries-old weapon, so this is like the ancient history of warfare.
To impress the magnitude of our power upon the world, you shall all die gruesomely. Now, cross us if you dare. Our history of unrivaled glory begins here.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as an invitation, and here we go. There's in fact 2 missions still to go, I think. Well, I hope you guys look forward to that, because it's time for another cliffhanger. Marmota's End. I like the sound of that. I'm sure I can take that thing on. It's gonna be no problem, no problem. Everyone, tune in next time. We're gonna maybe finish this game in a couple of episodes. We'll see then. Bye-bye!